Federal authorities are now investigating interim NYPD Commissioner Tom Donlon, who's been on the job for just 1 week. Investigators executed search warrants at Donlon's homes over the weekend after receiving a tip that he may have retained classified documents. Pixelman's McGee Hickey is in the newsroom for us with the very latest on this. Good evening, McGee.
Good evening to you, Heidi. Were the raids part of the ongoing vetting process for a temporary police commissioner before he receives the security clearance needed for the top cop job? Or is it something more sinister going on here with the whiff of another possible scandal within the NYPD?
I officially discharged the duties.
Just a little over a week on the job, and federal authorities raided the homes of NYPD interim Commissioner Thomas Donlon. He'd been pulled out of retirement from his federal law enforcement career to be the city's temporary top cop after PC Edward Caban resigned following an FBI raid at his own home. In a brief statement late Saturday night, Donlon wrote, "On Friday, September 20th, federal authorities executed search warrants at my residences. They took materials that came into my possession approximately 20 years ago and are unrelated to my work with the New York City Police Department. This is not a department matter, and the department will not be commenting."
He's got a great resume. He's got impeccable credentials.
Just last week, Phil Walczak, a former mayoral advisor who also worked for the NYPD, and many other top politicians were singing Donlon's praises, but now there is caution.
I'm unfamiliar with the details of that investigation, so I'll reserve judgment until I have the opportunity to be briefed.
The feds reportedly may be looking into whether Donlon took classified documents while he was with the FBI and Department of Homeland Security. So a temporary police commissioner who was supposed to bring stability to the department may be doing just the opposite, according to political consultant Hank Scheinkoff.
The mayor has no choice but to hold on to this interim commissioner for the time being. He can't just throw him off the side, because if he does, it'll look like things are completely out of control. Get the commanders of the police department up front, have them run the agency on a daily basis, make it appear that way, hold news conferences with the guys with the white shirts out front with big badges and say, look, here's what we're doing to make sure New Yorkers are safe. But you dump that police commissioner right away, he's going to look like a complete fool.
Now, Fabian Levy, the city's deputy mayor for communications, said, quote, "As we have repeatedly said, we expect all team members to fully comply with any law enforcement inquiry." From the newsroom, McGee Hickey, Pix 11 News. Back to you, Heidi.
All right, McGee, thank you for that.